Either that or we're on your Twitch. I don't think you can be on both. Anyway, we are live.
Yeah, you're live.
Good. All right. I guess you could check your Twitch too, just to make sure we're not on there.
Okay.
All right.
You gotta trust OBS, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's still kind of new for me anyway.
Every stream is gonna start with, "Hey, can you do me a favor, man? Can you just
I know.
check your phone and make sure we're live?"
Eventually, it'll
Every
stop.
single
I
stream.
promise.
Hey, man. Hey, can you just do me a favor, real quick? Just check your phone.
Eventually, it'll stop. I promise.
Yeah, everything looks good. You're not live on Twitch.
Okay, cool. All right. Good.
Good.
Shit.
Sounds good.
Here we go. Okay.
I say we just jump right into it, man.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean,
All right. So, oops. Yeah. No, I was supposed to do that. Okay. Season 5, Week 1, Power Rankings.
doing this.
Here we have the results for Week 1. Ah, shit! I forgot to put the check mark next to the Raiders. Okay, pretend there's a green check mark next to the Rainbow Raiders because they won their match. Forgot to update that after they played, since they just did that today. I guess we're probably not going to go through these matches too much in detail here, because we're going to be going over each individual team a little bit as we go through the power rankings. And we don't really have much to base these power rankings on yet. It's pretty much just like the power rankings from last time plus the Week 1 battle. So the Week 1 battle is going to be pretty heavy.
We get to overreact on everything. Are both the finalists from last season going to miss the playoffs now that they both lost their first games? Do the Rainbow Raiders have their start of their dynasty with their first win, and are they on the way to push for a finals championship? Are the cheat drillers back from the dead? How the seniors are, taking on the ally switch spammers and showing them who's really on top in that senior division there. Oh man, we're just gonna overreact to everything.
Yeah, so this is what's up, Maxwell? How you doing? This is the second most useless power rankings of the season. I want to make sure everybody knows that. I'm glad we've repeated that so many times last time in week 0.
People still got mad though.
Yeah, well, I don't think
people still got mad. Like we said, these are useless power rankings. Don't worry about them. Just go out and play your games. Yo, why are we ranked 17th?
Yeah.
Hey, we should be ranked in the bottom 14. We gotta be in the top 10 at least.
I mean, somebody's got to be at the bottom,
Yeah, I mean, don't worry. By week 4, week 5, these will all be sorted out, and you won't be able to say anything because at that point we'll be like, "You're 1-3, dude."
Yeah. Like,
what do you? Where do you want us to put you at number 5?
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of these are. There's going to be you're going to see some really dramatic drops and what's the opposite of a drop?
Rises?
Sure. There's going to be a lot of really dramatic ups and downs. Let's say that.
Launches.
Sure, that's a good word. I like that. So, even though some of these might seem like you said, we're overreacting. Some of these might seem a little extreme. There's going to be some at least 2 teams that have shifted their position by double digits.
Team Pussy has the best draft ever. The Rural Jurors, I had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah.
That's how much we're overreacting.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we can touch on these games a little bit without. I guess we'll save the more team specific stuff for the actual power rankings. So, do you want to start at the top or should I?
I'll start at the top right here. Sadistic Seniors, Ally Switch Spammers. Sadistic Seniors showing exactly what we were talking about. Threats on threats on threats on threats.
Yeah, for real.
Jeez, everything that came in was just like, oh, that's a problem. And they would get rid of it. Oh, great. Oh, there's another problem we got to take care of. And I think it was a 3-0 victory over the Mudkips. Yeah. So overall, or not Mudkips, against the Spammers. Spammers, I think, still going to be a good team. Tough matchups here. like I feel a lot of these were just like real tough. Like a lot of teams went against teams that were somewhere around their skill level. Got a lot of really good drafts. Obviously, like most of the league graded out like at a B plus.
Yeah, we had a lot of B plus versus B plus games.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where certain things are going to happen. A couple of games went to timer. A couple RNG things that happened. I think we saw the spammers miss a electro web on the Focus Sash Clefairy.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
Yeah, but stuff happens. It's only 1 week. Like I said, we're here to overreact, but also kind of keep you guys calm down a little bit.
I think the spammers kind of they at least helped. At least in the beginning, like you said, as the threats started coming out, like when the Clefairy went down, it was like, oh great, a goddamn choice band Darmanitan, so like everything that was coming out after the seniors took a KO was just like, oh god, that's going to destroy us. Yeah. So I think it was a little bit difficult for them to deal with that even more as the match went on, but at least in the beginning they held their own. I really like their lead. It was a really, really nice anti-Porygon Clefairy lead. That goddamn Electro Web miss was really unfortunate. But going for the light screen, having the normal resist berry on the Reggie, going straight for the steel spike so you resist the max strike. All good stuff, and of course the Electro Webs to offset the drops from Max Strike and to I guess potentially, break a Focus Sash on Clefairy, which didn't happen. But overall I think it was a pretty good game, especially in the beginning. There was a lot of back and forth, and then the seniors' threats just hit the field and just took the advantage.
I want you to talk about this next one, but I got a lot to say about this one too.
Sure, yeah. I'll just keep it brief then. Team Pussy versus the Mudkips. This was a kind of a weird game. It doesn't. Why did our chat disconnect? Okay, well, it's telling us to. Afraid of going with an electric move.
Possibly, but my issue with it is that you didn't switch out.
Right.
You went for another one.
Right.
So
which
even
was not enough to KO the Celesteela.
Yeah.
Would have been if you didn't get the drop in the first place. I mean, I got what they were going for with the eject button and trying to get the Max Cinderace out. Team Pussy was obviously they said in chat afterward, yeah, we were bluffing the Max there, which was pretty obvious considering they had the choice band. Once you saw the choice band, it was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense why that didn't max.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to fix the chat here. You go ahead and talk about that match. Say what you got to say.
I think one of the things that I wanted to say mostly is obviously Shannon and Ferret. They're good players, but one thing that we didn't really see too much was Team Pussy really like showing their championship caliber play and style last season. And this is our second season doing this, and we talked about this. We think the teams are just sleeping on Team Pussy for some reason or another. Like, yes, they didn't make playoffs last year, but this is a team that won a championship. These are players that have consistent conference and have been able to do well. So I think that's like one of the main things that...
I see what I'm typing in chat.
Give me 1 second. I might be able to.
But yeah, one of the things that I noticed that Team Pussy did as well was that they...
Yep, we got chat back. Okay.
What's it called? That they were last season.
Oh, stream keeps freezing.
Last season, what we saw a lot of. Maybe we should just restart then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Well, I'll hold that thought then.
Okay. Well, okay.